Well, as we told you, lawmakers on Capitol Hill approaching the final vote on President Biden's $1.9 trillion pandemic relief package. That vote could come as soon as tomorrow, meaning those stimulus checks could be in the mail shortly thereafter. NewsNation correspondent Joe Khalil is live outside the White House with a closer look at the latest in the negotiations and when we could see a vote in the House. Joe.
Yeah, Nicole, we are expecting that vote to happen tomorrow. And, Democrats both on Capitol Hill and here at the White House are pretty confident they are right at the finish line. They know that they have the votes and they're confident that that's what they're going to see tomorrow is the House pass this bill and then they can get it back here for President Biden's desk so he can sign it into law eventually. And today we heard Democrats, again, leadership talking about the bill, talking about some of the highlights that we've heard many times before. It's that $1,400 stimulus check, the extension of unemployment benefits, billions of dollars for state and local governments, and also for vaccine distribution. We heard from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi today. She took what sounded like a victory lap on this bill already.
My praise right now goes to the President of the United States, Joe Biden. This is the Biden American Rescue Plan. It will be followed by the American Recovery Plan. And it's about just that, saving lives and livelihoods and giving people hope for the future.
Now, Republicans have been opposed to the bill from the get-go, and so far not one has voted for it in all of its various forms. Not the first go-around in the House, not in the Senate. And many have argued that the bill, in their eyes, is too costly and is not focused on COVID relief.
Well, I think the question is, what in the bill is COVID-related and what is a broader policy that should be discussed separately? And I think a lot of people have a concern that Speaker Pelosi took advantage of the crisis to fill the bill with primarily things that have nothing to do with COVID.
Now, today we had a chance to be inside the White House briefing room, and Press Secretary Jen Psaki responded to a couple of our questions specifically about Republicans being united against the bill. Here's what she had to say.
The Republicans in D.C. living in the zip code seem to be outliers in the country, given the majority of people in the country, the majority of Republicans support this package. So maybe it's a moment of self-reflection.
And Nicole, Jen Psaki also said today that President Biden is not going to be putting his name on stimulus checks, a departure from what had become the normal routine here for President Trump. He says it is not a priority, or rather, Jen Psaki says that President Biden feels it's not a priority for his name to be on it, and he wants those checks to go out as quickly as possible after he signs that bill, again, assuming that it passes the House tomorrow.
All right, Joe Khalil reporting live for us tonight in D.C. Thank you.